ลาวทีวีแคนาดาลาวทีวีแคนาดาร่วมพัฒนาเพื่อสังคม
ครับสวัสดี
Nice to meet you.
from Lao TV Canada President of Lao TV Canada
Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. Thank you for having me. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Very lovely.
from Lao TV Canada
Thank you. Very nice. Thank you for joining.
You're going to have the time for us at 3 o'clock, is that?
Yeah,
You have
3
time
o'clock is
at
perfect.
the hotel?
At the hotel. And it's the Salana Boutique Hotel.
Yes. I already called them. We're going to have a small room
Okay.
for that
Perfect.
on the 4th floor.
Yeah, that one's okay.
หลังจากพวกเขาต้อนรับท่านนางโรราเป็นที่เรียบร้อยแล้วพวกเขาจะเดินทางไปที่บ้านพักของเพิ่นเนาะกับบ้านพักเป็นโรงแรมท่านผู้ชมเป็นโรงแรมที่ท่านพักอยู่แล้วพวกเขาก็ได้ทำการนัดหมายเพื่อที่จะสัมภาษณ์เพิ่นเรียบร้อยแล้วก็เนื้อในของการสัมภาษณ์ครับเจ้าจะถามเพิ่นเกี่ยวกับเรื่องความรู้สึกของเพิ่นมาที่ประเทศลาวเฮาว่าเพิ่นมีความรู้สึกแนวใดเนาะนอกจากนั้นในเรื่องสภาพการค้าพอเพิ่นมาเรื่องการค้าโดยเฉพาะครับเจ้าก็จะเฉพาะเจ้าจงเรื่องการค้าแล้วก็อยากถามเพิ่นเกี่ยวกับความรู้สึกของเพิ่นเกี่ยวกับการเดินทางมาที่สปป.ลาวเฮานี่เป็นจังได๋ก็แนวใดก็ถ้าเบิ่งและติดตามการสัมภาษณ์ของข้าพเจ้ากับท่านนางลอราแบบขอขอบใจ
ลาวทีวีแคนาดาลาวทีวีแคนาดา
สวัสดีท่านผู้ชมที่รักแพงรายการสังคมลาวในต่างแดนมื้อนี้เป็นภาคพิเศษเนาะเขาได้เดินทางมาที่นครหลวงเวียงจันทร์สปป.ลาวและมื้อนี้ได้มีแขกพิเศษที่ข้าพเจ้าได้มาพบเพิ่นอยู่นี้แล้วก็จะทำการสัมภาษณ์เพิ่นเนาะแล้วก็เป็นจังได๋ครับเจ้าจะนำท่านไปพบกับเพิ่นเนาะ Hi all right First of all I thank you so much for letting us interview you
Okay. Thank you for the opportunity.
I would like to ask you to tell us a little bit about yourself and how was your trip to Laos?
Sounds good. Well, my name's Laura Lombard. I'm the president and CEO of Kansas Global Trade Services that's based out of Wichita, Kansas. And I have been interested in Laos for a while. In particular, back in March, the ambassador to Laos to the United States came and visited Wichita, where we have a population of about 10,000 Lao citizens, or at least people from Lao background living in our community. And that inspired this trip to Laos now. My trip has been wonderful. I came through Bangkok, met the former ambassador. He is now the ambassador to Bangkok here instead of the United States as of this June. So I had a chance to meet him before coming here officially. And now here I am today and looking forward to a set of really great meetings.
Excellent, excellent. What made it happen for you to come to the trip to Laos?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
A few things. So as I mentioned, the meeting with the ambassador to the United States back in March, that started the interest. And then more recently, I'm strategic partners with a group called Heffine Global Solutions. And they were approached about coming into Laos to potentially work on some economic development projects. So I'm here in part to learn, to find out, where could we potentially help, where could we be involved, have more meetings with the ministries to learn. And that's really what brought me here. Thankfully, too, while I was in Bangkok, I had the opportunity to meet a fellow who already has several projects in the works here. Mr. Veliku. Veliku, yes. And so I already have a few projects in mind to discuss while I'm here based off of what he has already been doing.
Excellent. That was my next question. It's about what you have in mind.
Sure.
About coming to Laos. What do you expect to see here?
Yeah. Well, in part, I'm definitely here to learn. But, I'm looking for opportunities maybe in agriculture. My state is very strong in agriculture, so there may be some ties there that we could help with. Renewable energy potentially, looking at mining opportunities, and anything else that I learned on the trip that maybe tourism could be another area that we might be able to help with. So there's a few areas that I'm the most interested in, but I'm very interested to hear what people have an interest in as well.
Because I know from your background, you said you are the the president and CEO of the global trade firm. Now, I don't know, like in Wichita, especially like the big company, the Boeing.
Yes.
Is there any possibility for Laos to do something for this kind of company?
Potentially. In Wichita, we already have quite a few folks from Laos who are working with the aviation sector. And I would love to learn more about what the Laos government would like to do in aviation, because that's certainly a very strong area for us. And if we can be of service here and be able to help build more aviation here, that would be something of interest, very strong interest.
Yeah, because when we visit Wichita, we went to visit Boeing as well, and we met many Laotians in there.
Absolutely. A lot of, I mean, honestly, the Laos population is extremely important to the aviation sector, not just in Wichita, but in the United States as a whole. So, yeah.
But your trip, this time you came with a delegation, right?
Yes.
But they are not here. It's just only you who came over to Laos.
Correct, yes. So the delegation from Kansas was looking primarily at agriculture, and it was going to a conference or a trade show in Thailand, and then they decided to go to Vietnam as part of the trade show. I decided to take this additional trip up to Laos, again, partly because of the connections with Wichita, but also just a personal interest in wanting to see what we could do in business here in your country.
Thank you so much. I hope you find something here.
I bet I will.
Yeah. Last thing, whatever that we discussed, is there anything else that you would like to send a message to the people, to the audience?
Absolutely. No, I mean, I'm so pleased that everyone from Laos that I've met has been so warm and inviting and hospitable, and I'm just very excited to see what kind of relationship that we can build between Kansas and the country, but also the United States in general with your beautiful country.
Yeah. So far, you are now in Laos. How do you find it so far?
So far, I've only been here for about 2 hours, but so far, I mean, it's beautiful. You know, the temples that we've driven by, the woodwork that I'm seeing even in the room that we're sitting in now, the people, again, we had some pho coming in for lunch. I love pho. So it was, you know, wonderful lunch. So in the very short amount of time I've been here so far, so good. I love it.
Perfect. Thank you so much for
You're
your
welcome.
time.
Absolutely. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you.
ท่านผู้ชมนั่นก็เป็นการสัมภาษณ์ท่านนางลอร่า ลอมบาร์ดซึ่งเป็นมาจากรัฐวิชตารัฐแคนซัสเนาะจากสหรัฐอเมริกาเพิ่นหาก็ฮอดมื้อนี้ล่ะเขาเจ้าก็เลยมีโอกาสได้พบพ่อท่านแล้วก็สัมภาษณ์เพิ่นเนาะและการสัมภาษณ์ก็สิ้นสุดลงเท่านี้ท่านผู้ชมขอขอบใจ
เพื่อล่องไปกลางสายทาลาลาวทีวีแคนาดากำเนิดเกิดมาด้วยศรัทธาใจด้วยความมุ่งมั่นบากบั่นให้ถึงจุดหมายทีมงานกลุ่มลุมสุ่มใส่ใครหับใส่สังคมลุ่มดอนบางตอนอ่อนล้า